viewers, welcome back to another episode of the 2006-2007 3-year challenge here with Manchester United. We are currently sat on the screen of the last leg that we played against AC Milan, just to remind you exactly what we did against this incredible AC Milan side, who obviously went on to win the Champions League, the season that this database is based on. We beat them 2-1 at the San Siro. Adriano and Rio Ferdinand, before Andrea Pirlo, of course, scored that absolute worldy goal. Now, I've brought you back just to have a look at that, just to remind you, because we're playing the second leg today in the first game. In between that, we played the League Cup final. We lost it in extra time, 118th minute. Shola Amiobi scored. Brilliant. We then beat Wigan on penalties, so we went the length. 2 games in a row in the space of like 4 days. So the players were knackered after this. I had to give a few players a rest. We then went on to face Charlton. We beat Charlton 2-1. And then finally we played Blackburn in a 4-1 victory at Old Trafford. Gabriel Hines, Ronaldo, Silvestre and Adriano with the goals. So today we are against, first up, AC Milan to try and continue our run in the Champions League. And then we have a quarter-final FA Cup match against Southampton. League form-wise, though, we currently sit very far behind. 9 points behind Chelsea. We just can't catch them. They are by far an incredible side on this game. And even though we are winning game after game in the league, I mean, we haven't dropped any points in the league for so long. Since January, the very beginning of January, was the last time we dropped any points. And we still find ourselves 6 points, if we win that game in hand, behind them. So, I mean, they are just continuing to be incredible on this game. But we find ourselves at the 16th of March. So, not that long of the season left, but we do have a lot of games left. 9 games, I think, in total. We could still do it. We could could complete the treble in this season. We are still in every single competition. In the FA Cup, this is a draw. I fancy our chances of winning the FA Cup this year. First season, bang, and I think I'm going to use it as a priority. If we get to the point where the Champions League games are close to league games, I'll be resting players in the Champions League, in the league games, so that we have them for the FA Cup, because we stand a very big chance of winning this. We're against Championship side Southampton. In this game, the only big teams left, really, are Newcastle and Liverpool. Tottenham have really stepped off. They sacked their manager and they find themselves 8th in the league. Although Newcastle are 12th, I just think they're a better side. I really do think they're a better side. So today, a massive, important game against AC Milan. Very important indeed, because this will take us through to the quarterfinals and knocking out one of the big teams that potentially would cause us a lot of trouble in the latter stages of the Champions League. I would not like to come up against them in the final. That's how good they are. Iniesta's going to need a rest, though. That's fine, because we have the likes of Paul Scholes on the bench. Imagine having Paul Scholes as your bench player. That is pretty incredible. Outside of that, everyone else seems to be fine. Let's go and play some football, shall we? John O'Shea's going... Oh, yeah, because Gary Neville, sorry. Yeah, he's still coming back from an injury as well. He's on the bench, but that's fine. They now have Serginho, Favelli, Cafu, Pirlo. They aren't resting anyone. They're not resting anyone either. Although, their striker, Ricardo Oliveira... Inzaghi, is he not better? I don't know. Maybe that's their only weak point, to be fair, is a striker. Maybe that is their only weak point. We don't have a weak point. We do not have a weak point. We have Adriano and Wayne Rooney firing on all cylinders for this game. Okay, Juninho's been played through. We're okay though, because Chat's got it. To Vidic. Signings in the summer, probably going to look for a new goalkeeper. Ronaldo pulls it back. Adriano, oh, it's a close one. It's a close one. I also went on a podcast the other day, Ben Meets, and if you don't know about Ben Meets podcast, it's on YouTube. I'll leave it, a little card up here somewhere, and I'll leave a link down in the description. You get to know me a little bit more, John O'Shea. Pull it back. Adriano, he talked about my FM career, as it will, on YouTube. And he also does a lot of really good interviews. I've actually listened to him for a while now because he interviews the likes of Dr. Benji, Loki Doki, all of the big YouTubers. And it's a really good podcast. You get to know them a lot more. It's very in-depth. He does his research. It's brilliant. So if you want to check out me on that podcast, I'll leave a link down there to Ben's channel. Please go over there. Drop a like on it. Give him a subscribe. Let him know that I sent you in the comments. That's what I want you to do. That is your task that I would like for you to do. Is tell him I sent you there in the comments. But also give it a listen. It's a really good listen. Here we go. Now we've got to defend. Favelli plays it in. Ricardo Oliveira. Now, remember, we have the 2 away goals, so we have that in our hands. They need to beat us by 2 goals unless they score more than 2 away goals. If they beat us 3-2, of course, they will go through. That is how away goals work. That is maths. But I think we stand a good advantage at the minute. Outside of that, Vidic. Comfortably on the ball. A lot of time and space. Played it to Ferdinand, one of the best ball-playing centre-backs you'll ever see. Lucho Gonzalez plays it out to Ronaldo. Oh, it's fantastic stuff. So direct. Oh, he's put it the wrong side of the goalkeeper. If he puts out the other side of Dida, we're sitting 3-1 up. Come on, Vidic. Or Ferdinand. Don't know which one that is. Ricardo Oliveira, he's run past him. Kuszczak's made the save. We're all good for the time being. Well, it's half-time. There's been a lot of chances both sides. We've had more of them. And we've had a clear-cut chance with that Ronaldo shot just before half-time there. We need a goal, though. We need a goal to make this more comfortable. Because as soon as they score, although we are winning on away goals, it will only take one more goal. And that is us. That is us done in this Champions League tie. Our Champions League dreams in the first season is over. Juninho. Pirlo. Out to Clarence Seedorf. He's got a runner as well. Cafu. Back to Pirlo. What a ball that is to Serginho. Another Brazilian. They've got so many Brazilians in this side. Vidic has cleared it. Ronaldo. Now can we break? Rooney's ahead of him. But he's going all the way himself. Cristiano Ronaldo. What a run that is. What a goal that is. He's picked that up just outside our box. And Cristiano Ronaldo, rolling back the years to roughly round about here. What an incredible run that is. So direct. No one's going towards him though, but no one can also catch him. And he slots it in so comfortably. And that puts us 3-1 up in this tie. An early goal as well. That's very good. Very good indeed. Adriano now. Cuts inside. Oh, it's unlucky. Right, triple change time. Sylvester, Fletcher and Carrick coming on for Ronaldo, Scholes and Hines. A couple of those are struggling. Carrick coming on just for some fresh legs in the midfield. Now can we defend? Giggs heads it out. Adriano's going to get there. Can we have another breakaway? We've had a counter-attacking goal so far. Adriano plays it across. Ryan Giggs is there. Tap it in, Ryan. Oh, Ryan. That is a huge chance squandered. Normally, he's always a big-time player. A big goal scorer, if you will. This time, not so much. We are approaching the end of the game here. Milan need 2 more goals to secure it, well, to go to extra time. But Rooney is played in Giggs. He's got so much time. Ryan Giggs is wasted again. Ryan Giggs, come on, man. 89th minute. AC Milan chasing 2 goals. They've got to go attacking. Serginho on the outside. John O'Shea's done well to Gattuso. Juninho, he can hit them. Don't let him. We've done well. It's very good. And Wayne Rooney picks up the loose ball. And now we're looking to punish them. Adriano's in. He ain't going to miss. Of course he isn't. He's rounded Dida, his Brazilian compatriot. He's rounded him and he's slotted it in for his 25th goal of the season. And I really feel like now, Wayne Rooney and Adriano, they're on the same wavelength, viewers. They're finally connecting. It's lovely to see. They're intermingling. Oh, it's beautiful. Adriano runs away and he puts us through to the quarter-final of the Champions League. Great stuff. As we can see there, Barcelona is one of the big teams in the Champions League now. Arguably the favourites, I think, going through to the rest of this competition. And it's going to be very interesting to see who we come up against in that draw. And we will soon find out, probably in this episode. But for now, let's go through to the Southampton FA Cup game. We're actually back, viewers, for the quarter-final and the semi-final draw just before, the day before we play Southampton in that quarter-final. So, automatic draw. Let's see who we're going to get. Barcelona, Arsenal, Chelsea, Inter, Real Madrid, or Valencia. Arsenal's got a good draw there against Sporting. Real Madrid now. Who are they pulling up? Inter Milan. We've got to avoid Barcelona. We haven't. Well, we have, but we've got Chelsea. Again, remember what I said in episode 1, that Chelsea is going to be the team that we have to beat for every single one of these competitions if we want to win them. Well, we've knocked them out the FA Cup. We are chasing them in the Premier League. Now we have them in the quarter-final of the Champions League. It's going to be one of those things, Jose Mourinho and me, we're going to clash in every round. Every year I feel like that is going to happen. If we do overcome them though, who are we going to get? That will be better tie. Or we get the good one. I think we get the good one. Sporting or Arsenal in the semi-final if we overcome Chelsea. Very interested indeed. Then it could be an all-Spanish semi-final against an all-English semi-final. Unless Italy, the Italians in Inter Milan or the Portuguese in Sporting manage to pull up an offset. Well, very interesting. As we go forward to the Southampton game. They are in the Championship, but I'm not going to take any chances whatsoever. I want to win this competition in this first year. This is arguably going to be our easiest time to win it, with a lot of the big sides already knocked out. So, I need to make sure that I take this competition seriously. I think this is probably going to be our best side to use. Bastek still coming back from an injury. Cavani can sit on the bench again, that's good. Paul Scholes is back to fitness. Gary Neville's back to fitness. Let's go for it. Although swap those two around. Let's go for that. Lucho Gonzalez as the box-to-box midfielder. Iniesta as the roaming playmaker. Ronaldo on the right. He played very well there against Milan. Giggs on the left. Let's do this. Right. Bradley Wright-Phillips, former Argyle player. Good to see. Who else do they have that I remember? David Prutton. Ludovic Van, Gareth Bale. A young Gareth Bale there. Already looking very good indeed. I did inquire about signing him. He is on my list to have a look to sign in the future. That will be a great signing. Let's hope Southampton don't get promoted and then he really kicks up a fuss. Ryan Giggs now. Heads it out. Lucho Gonzalez is going to pick it up. Edge of the area. Sprays it back out to Ryan. Who needs to redeem himself, I feel. Not been very good so far on this save. Sylvester, that's a good ball to him. Back to Lucho. Get the ball in the box. Rooney's in there. David Prutton now. And they're going to break. Bradley Wright-Phillips plays from Raziak. We're in trouble. Raziak pulls off an incredible save by Thomas Kuszczak. Well, riding our luck already very early on in this game. Gabriel Hines throws it to Adriano. Cuts on the inside. No. Ryan Giggs, back post. Ronaldo. How's that going? Adriano has hit the post 3 times in the space of 2 seconds. That's how hard he hit the ball. Unbelievable miss from both of them, to be honest. The woodwork was struck 3 times there, I think. Iniesta now plays in a cracking free kick, and Gabriel Hines has put it in after the nod down from Lucho Gonzalez. The two Argentinians coming together. Great to see. Lucho Gonzalez heads it down. Gabriel Hines cannot miss. Although I've seen worse misses so far in this save. Puts us 1-0 up. Looking very comfortable already. Viafara has got on the wrong side now of Sylvester. Plays in Bradley Wright-Phillips. And Bradley Wright-Phillips scores. Well, maybe not so much comfortable. I actually served Bradley Wright-Phillips and his father Ian when I was working at KFC. If you don't know who his father Ian is, Ian Wright. Served him in KFC when Bradley played for Plymouth Argyle. It was a pleasure. Got Ian's autograph. Didn't ask for Bradley. Felt quite bad. But that was quite good. I also served Jay from In-Betweeners. So, a little Omega Loop fact there for you. But outside of that, let's get back to the game. Let's concentrate. We're only 1-1. We don't need facts on who I served in KFC. Because those were the only 2 famous ones. Now we need to concentrate on scoring a goal. And Sylvester should have put me 2-1 up there. That is embarrassing. It also worries me that we're only creating chances from set pieces here. I mean, they are a championship side and we have been splitting teams open lately. Ronaldo has done so well there to defend because Bradley Wright-Phillips was in again. Lucho Gonzalez, Iniesta to Lucho. Play him on the outside. Giggs has picked it up. He's lost out. Ryan Giggs, what are you doing? Iniesta to Rooney. Lucho Gonzalez. Sylvestre, get that ball in. Pulls it back to Ryan Giggs. There's a cross and Adriano scores. For once, Ryan Giggs is involved in the goal. I've given him a battering, haven't I, in this save so far. He deserves it. He does deserve it. He's not been great for us. But there's Ryan Giggs pulling up an assist, and Adriano, what a leap that is. In the 6-yard box, 26th goal of the season. Can always rely on the Brazilian. Now, I've just made some changes. A triple substitution. Fletcher, Cavani, and Michael Carrick coming on the field. Giving some people a rest, as we are 2-1 up, and I'm not expecting to concede again. But here are Southampton on the attack to prove me wrong. Oh, there's Cavani. The pressing forward. He's a powerful man. Adriano's in there if you can find him. There he is. Oh, and it's at the keeper. It's unlucky. So far, it's not the most convincing of wins. We haven't even won the game, and there's me saying that. Lundervan plays it back. All the way up to Best. Idiakes plays through Nathan Dyer. It's a good run from Nathan. And there's a good ball. Stephen Hunt. He's offside. Thank God for that. Jesus Christ. We're starting to get a bit worried then. Thinking that we would actually go to extra time. Oh, actually, no. It's a second leg, isn't it? It's a replay. Back to Old Trafford. Against the Championship side. Come on, boys. But I don't think Southampton are going to do it. They deserved it. Arguably, they deserve a draw. But they haven't got it. We've somehow snuck away with a win. Thank God for that. Now, that is a good win for us. Puts us in the semi-final. Will it come up when the semi-final is? It hasn't. It has. So, I think that gives us the perfect episode to return to on this weekend. The Chelsea and the semi-final game. I'll play the few games in between, including the first leg against Chelsea. And we'll come back for that double header. Could be a very big episode indeed, in search of this 3-year challenge to try and get these 3 trophies. But please drop a like on the video if you can. That would be fantastic. If you're still new around here and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Please press that subscribe button. The Patreon is going to go across your screen right now. And of course, don't forget to check out the Ben Meets podcast to see exactly what my favourite TV show is, what my favourite movie is, and all of that good stuff. And whether I have any plans coming up in the future. My name's Meg Luke. I'll see you for the next one on the weekend. Bye-bye.